Have you felt the shift? Something ancient is awakening, and what was hidden will change everything. These aren't just relics of the past. These rediscovered snow moon rituals hold keys to unlocking your inner wisdom and navigating the challenges you face right now. This isn't just about understanding history. It's about tapping into a powerful source of ancestral knowledge, reclaiming what has been deliberately obscured, and using it to transform your life and the world around you. Are you ready to unearth these secrets? The snow moon, a time when the world is blanketed in stillness, invites us to turn inward and listen to the whispers of our souls. It's a period of dormancy and reflection, when hidden truths are revealed beneath the surface. For centuries, across diverse cultures, from the Celts honoring the spirits of nature to the Nordic peoples seeking guidance from the runes and the indigenous tribes of North America, connecting with the animal spirits of winter, ancient societies have performed rituals during this time, seeking purification, rebirth, and a deeper connection to the spirit world. These are not isolated practices. They are echoes of a shared human experience, a collective understanding of the power of winter and the moon. The rediscovery of these rituals is more than just an academic pursuit. This rediscovery marks a crucial turning point, a chance to reclaim forgotten wisdom and apply it to our modern lives. These rituals aren't simply interesting historical facts. They are potent tools for personal and collective evolution, especially during times of uncertainty and change. By understanding and engaging with these ancient practices, you can gain clarity, heal emotional wounds, and align with your true purpose. Imagine a world where everyone had access to this knowledge, a world where we could navigate challenges with resilience and compassion. But this knowledge has not been readily available. Dominant narratives have often obscured or suppressed these rituals, deeming them pagan or irrelevant. Seeking out alternative sources of knowledge and reclaiming this ancestral wisdom is crucial to personal and collective growth. We are not just rediscovering rituals, we are reigniting a connection to our past. The snow moon typically occurs in January or February, during the coldest part of winter, when snow blankets the earth, inviting stillness and introspection. It's a time when the veil between worlds thins, and we become more receptive to subtle energies and intuitive insights. The rituals associated with this time are not mere superstitions. They are tools for emotional regulation, self-discovery, and spiritual alignment, intricately connected to lunar events. These rituals often involve symbolic actions, meditations, and connection with nature, helping individuals process emotions, release limiting beliefs, and tap into their inner wisdom. Certain animals, like the wolf with its connection to intuition and loyalty, and the owl with its association with hidden knowledge, frequently appear in these rituals. Similarly, plants like evergreens, symbolizing resilience, and mistletoe, representing connection and protection, hold specific symbolic meanings. It's a symbolic language that can be translated in your own life. Lunar cycles, too, play a vital role, with rituals often performed during specific phases of the moon, each associated with a particular type of energy, from the new moon's intention-setting power to the full moon's release and culmination. But what if everything you thought you knew about this time of year was wrong? What if the answers you've been seeking have been hidden in plain sight all along? What if you could unlock a powerful source of inner wisdom by connecting with the ancient past? As you consider the reemergence of these rituals into modern life, are you ready to handle the truth? Unlocking this ancient knowledge may require facing uncomfortable truths or confronting inner demons. It may demand courage, self-compassion, and a willingness to question your own assumptions. By examining the symbols and themes within these rituals, you may gain insight into your own personal myths and recurring challenges, allowing you to break free from limiting patterns. Stay tuned to learn more about the specific rituals associated with the snow moon, the hidden symbolism of specific plants and animals, and how you can incorporate these practices into your own life to navigate the energetic shifts of winter and unlock your hidden potential. What will these next discoveries mean for you? A team of anthropologists, working in the remote, snow-laden Altai Mountains of Siberia, recently unearthed fragmented birch bark texts dating back centuries. These weren't just random scribbles. They were detailed accounts of rituals performed during the snow moon, passed down through generations of shamanic practitioners. The translation revealed a practice known as the ritual of inner reflection, where individuals would spend an entire night alone in the heart of the winter wilderness. Imagine it, surrounded by the vast, silent expanse of snow, meditating on their past year, seeking guidance from ancestral spirits, and confronting their deepest fears. Central to this ritual was the image of the owl, etched onto small handheld stones. The owl, a creature of the night, a symbol of wisdom, intuition, and the ability to see through the darkness, served as a guide, helping them navigate the shadowy landscapes of their own minds. As you consider the stark image of that lone figure amidst the Siberian snows, and the owl as their only guide, in what areas of your own life are you currently seeking greater clarity or profound guidance? Where do you need to see through the darkness? Beyond the ritual of inner reflection, the Altai texts detailed another powerful practice, the ritual of letting go. This involved meticulously writing down negative thoughts, emotions, and limiting beliefs on strips of that same birch bark, then, under the light of the snow moon, burning them in a carefully constructed bonfire. This wasn't just about destruction. It was a symbolic act of purification and transformation, releasing the old to make way for the new. The birch bark itself held deep significance. The birch tree, known for its resilience and ability to thrive even in the harshest climates, represented the strength and adaptability within each individual, the power to overcome adversity and emerge stronger. Its bark, which peels away naturally, symbolized the shedding of old identities, outdated beliefs, and emotional baggage, allowing for the emergence of a renewed self, ready to face the future. How can you adapt this powerful act of writing and burning for emotional release in your own life, even if you don't have access to a bonfire? You don't need to travel to Siberia or build a bonfire to harness the power of the ritual of letting go in your own life. You can adapt it to suit your circumstances. Find a quiet space, light a candle or don't, if fire isn't your thing, and take out a pen and paper. Write down all the negative thoughts, emotions, and limiting beliefs that are holding you back: fear, doubt, anger, resentment. Be specific, be honest, and don't hold back. Once you've emptied your mind onto the page, read it over, acknowledge the weight of those words, and then safely burn the paper in a fire-safe container, visualizing the release of those emotions into the universe. As the smoke rises, imagine it carrying away all the negativity, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, and more empowered. If burning isn't an option, you can tear the paper into tiny pieces and bury them in the earth, symbolizing a return to the source, a composting of the old to nourish new growth. As you sit with the ashes or the earth where you buried your burdens, what patterns, beliefs, or relationships are you ready to release to make room for new growth and invite new beginnings? This act of consciously engaging with ancient rituals is not just a symbolic gesture. There is evidence in the scientific community that ancestral practices are being incorporated into therapy sessions to help people understand their behaviors. The stillness encouraged by the winter season allows for crucial reflection. The dormant period offers a time to confront shadows and prepare for rebirth. The power of introspection helps develop mental strength and the understanding of emotional states. The rediscovery of rituals provide the path of well-being. Are you going to take it? But it's natural to feel resistant to stillness, especially in our fast-paced, hyper-connected world. Silence can be uncomfortable. Confronting our emotions can be daunting. It's important to approach these rituals with self-compassion and patience, acknowledging that it takes time to cultivate inner stillness and emotional awareness. If you're struggling to connect with your emotions or find yourself feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of the rituals, start small. Begin with just a few minutes of quiet reflection each day, gradually increasing the amount of time as you become more comfortable. Use guided meditations that focus on self-compassion, acceptance, and emotional release. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for processing difficult feelings and gaining clarity on your thoughts and beliefs. If you feel you would benefit from guidance from a professional, seek support from a therapist or spiritual advisor who can help you navigate your emotional landscape and integrate these practices into your life in a healthy and sustainable way. Remember, these rituals are not meant to be a quick fix or a magic bullet. They are tools for ongoing self-discovery and emotional growth. It is a process that develops over time and intention. As you consider that commitment, are you ready to take responsibility of your emotional health and discover the benefits that can come with stillness? The magic truly happens when these rituals are performed during the snow moon. Why? Because the snow moon acts as a cosmic mirror, reflecting our inner landscape and magnifying the intentions we set during this time. Its potent energy enhances the power of these rituals, creating a powerful synergy between our inner world and the natural cycles of the earth and moon. The snow moon, often a full moon, represents completion and culmination, a time to harvest the lessons of the past year and prepare for the new cycle ahead. Its connection to the element of water further amplifies its emotional depth and intuitive power, making it an ideal time for releasing old wounds, embracing new beginnings, and connecting with your inner wisdom. I remember one year, during the snow moon, I performed the ritual of letting go, writing down all the anger and resentment I was holding onto from a past relationship. As I burned the paper, I experienced a profound sense of release, a feeling of forgiveness and closure that I had been unable to access before. It opened the door for healing and growth, allowing me to move forward with a lighter heart and a more open mind. As you reflect on this potential shift in your own life, what intentions do you set for the upcoming phase? What actions are you planning on taking that will aid you in these intentions? Are these plans beneficial to your physical and, more importantly, your mental health? Now let's delve deeper into the potent symbolism of the owl. We've touched on its association with wisdom and intuition, but there's so much more to uncover. The owl is not merely a wise observer, it's a guide through the labyrinth of the subconscious, a beacon in the darkest night. In many cultures, the owl is revered as a guardian of the underworld, a creature that can traverse between worlds, carrying messages from the spirit realm. Native American traditions often depict the owl as a protector, a symbol of foresight, and a keeper of sacred knowledge. Celtic mythology associates the owl with the crone aspect of the goddess, representing wisdom, intuition, and the ability to see beyond the veil of illusion. In ancient Greece, the owl was the sacred bird of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategic warfare, signifying intelligence, insight, and the ability to make sound judgments. Considering all of these perspectives, what resonates most deeply with you? Is there a particular cultural interpretation of the owl that aligns with your own experiences or beliefs? Where do you seek deeper wisdom? Think back to a time when you were faced with a difficult decision, a situation where you felt lost or confused. Perhaps you were struggling to see the truth, blinded by your own biases or fears. Maybe you were searching for answers, seeking guidance from a higher power or from within yourself. This is where the owl's wisdom comes into play. The owl encourages us to look beyond the surface, to see through the illusions that cloud our judgment, and to trust our intuition to guide us toward the right path. Have you been experiencing recurring dreams featuring owls lately? Or perhaps you've noticed owls appearing in unexpected places, like in books, movies, or even in your own backyard. These synchronicities may be subtle, but they are often messages from your subconscious mind, urging you to pay attention, to trust your instincts, and to seek deeper meaning in your experiences. Consider the symbolism that continues to pop up in your world. So, how can you cultivate the owl's qualities in your own life? Start by practicing mindfulness. Take time each day to quiet your mind, observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and connect with your inner wisdom. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to those subtle hunches and gut feelings that often guide us in the right direction. Seek out new knowledge, never stop learning and expanding your understanding of the world around you. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind and challenge your perspectives. Read books, watch documentaries, attend lectures, and engage in conversations with people who hold different viewpoints. Most importantly, be open to seeing things from a new perspective, even if it challenges your existing beliefs. Embrace the owl's wisdom and allow it to guide you on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. As you look into the mirror, are you finally ready to see yourself? Now, let's turn to the wisdom of the ancients and how their deep connection to nature can inform our modern lives. In ancient times, people lived in harmony with the natural world, attuned to its rhythms and cycles. They understood that nature held the answers to many of life's challenges, and they looked to the earth, the stars, and the animals for guidance and inspiration. They saw themselves as interconnected with all living things, recognizing that their well-being was dependent on the health and balance of the ecosystem. This interconnectedness is something that we have largely lost in our modern, technology-driven world, but it's something that we can consciously cultivate and reclaim. This rediscovery of wisdom is not to be taken lightly. There is importance and meaning behind their practices. One of the most potent rituals that highlights this connection is the ritual of spiritual cleansing. This practice involved fasting and praying to the stars for guidance. Imagine spending days consuming only water, clearing your mind of all distractions, and opening yourself up to the wisdom of the cosmos. During this time, individuals would seek visions, connect with their ancestors, and receive insights into their life purpose. The stars served as a reminder of their connection to something greater than themselves, a vast and infinite universe that held all the answers they sought. How can you connect with the energy of the stars, even if you live in a city with light pollution? Can you see a use for denying yourself a necessity such as food? In our modern world, fasting can be adapted to bring about heightened senses and spiritual attunement. Consider incorporating intermittent fasting into your routine, allowing your body to cleanse itself and your mind to become clearer. During your fasting periods, take time to meditate, connect with nature, or engage in other practices that nourish your soul. Instead of praying to the stars, you might gaze at the night sky, contemplating the vastness of the universe and your place within it. You could also use technology to connect with the cosmos, exploring astronomy apps, watching documentaries about space, or listening to guided meditations that take you on a journey through the stars. The point is to create a space for inner reflection and connect with something larger than yourself, allowing yourself to receive guidance and inspiration from the universe. As you look to the stars, do you really understand how bright you shine? Moreover, we should also use these rediscovering and newfound understandings to connect with others on a deeper level. The ancestors understood that spiritual growth was not a solitary pursuit, but a communal endeavor. They gathered together in circles, shared their stories, supported each other, and celebrated their shared humanity. When we connect with each other and our community, we are helping to promote spiritual thought, and we are creating a network of support and understanding that can help us navigate the challenges of life. This is why we must help each other, sharing our wisdom, offering our support, and creating a space where everyone feels safe, seen, and valued. As you consider the community being created, are you ready to become a beacon of love? Now, let's turn our attention to the unseen forces and the importance of shadow work in our journey of self-discovery. The concept of shadow work involves confronting and integrating the hidden or repressed aspects of ourselves, the parts of ourselves that we often try to deny, ignore, or suppress. These shadows may include negative emotions like anger, fear, shame, or guilt, as well as limiting beliefs, unhealthy patterns, and unresolved traumas. Shadow work is not about dwelling on the negative or wallowing in self-pity. It's about shining a light on the darkness within, acknowledging our flaws and imperfections, and embracing the totality of who we are. It's about recognizing that our shadows are not something to be ashamed of, but rather valuable sources of wisdom, growth, and transformation. The snow moon rituals can be powerful tools for shadow work, helping us to identify and process our hidden emotions and beliefs. Take, for instance, the ritual of letting go, which we discussed earlier. This ritual can be seen as a form of shadow work, allowing us to release the negative thoughts and emotions that we've been suppressing. Writing down our fears, doubts, and resentments, and then burning them in a fire is a symbolic act of confronting our shadows and releasing their hold on us. The owl, with its ability to see in the dark, serves as a partner in this process, helping us to illuminate the hidden corners of our minds and bring our shadows into the light. The ancestors understood that mental imbalance often stemmed from negative forces, unseen energies that could disrupt our inner harmony and cause emotional distress. They sought to expel these negative forces through various practices, such as smudging with sacred herbs, chanting, drumming, and energy healing. While modern medicine may approach mental illness from a different perspective, there is still value in recognizing the potential influence of unseen forces on our emotional well-being. Are you ready to believe there is more out there? Shadow work can be intense and overwhelming, so it's important to navigate it with self-compassion and support. Seek guidance from a therapist or spiritual advisor who can help you process your emotions safely and effectively. Practice self-care, setting healthy boundaries, and engaging in activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, shadow work is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of ongoing self-discovery and integration, and it requires patience, courage, and a willingness to embrace the totality of who you are, shadows and all. As you prepare to go on this journey, are you ready to seek help when needed? Now, let's explore how we can integrate these ancient rituals into our modern lives, adapting them to fit our individual needs and preferences. It is not about rigidly adhering to ancient practices or trying to recreate a bygone era. It's about extracting the essence of these rituals and applying them to our own unique circumstances. The ritual of inner reflection, for example, doesn't require you to spend an entire night alone in the wilderness. You can create a sacred space in your home, light a candle, and spend some time in quiet reflection. You can journal about your experiences, meditate on your intentions, or simply sit in stillness and listen to the whispers of your soul. Consider how easily these integrations can be applied to your life. You might create a personal ritual that combines elements of the ritual of inner reflection and the ritual of letting go. You could spend time in nature, reflecting on your experiences, and then write down and release any negative thoughts or emotions. You might also incorporate mindfulness into your daily life as a way to connect with the present moment and cultivate inner peace. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. You can practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts and feelings, or engaging in mindful movement, such as yoga or Tai Chi. Mindfulness allows us to be more present in our bodies, more aware of our emotions, and more connected to our inner wisdom. This gives us a space to react accordingly. Also, to add to the wisdom, let's also remember the power of community connection. Consider joining an online forum or a local group where you can connect with others who are interested in exploring the wisdom of the snow moon rituals. Sharing your experiences and learning from others can be a powerful way to deepen your understanding and expand your perspective. Community connection can allow you to truly expand your mind. Finally, let's envision the path forward, a future filled with personal growth, emotional healing, and spiritual connection, all made possible by embracing the wisdom of these ancient rituals. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can cultivate greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and spiritual alignment. You can create a life that is more meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true purpose. Remember, you play an active role in creating your own reality. Your choices and actions have a direct impact on your life and on the world around you. Take responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and consciously choose to create a life that is aligned with your highest values and aspirations. As you look forward, can you see the bigger picture coming into view? The universe is supporting you on your journey. You are not alone. You are being guided and and supported every step of the way. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, even if you don't always understand why. Have faith in the process and know that everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. We discussed many practices today and the benefits that come with each. To start you on your way, I invite you to take the next step on your journey by performing one of the rituals we discussed today. Share your experiences in the comments below and let us know what insights you gained. What better way to welcome the change you seek and prepare to open your mind? Have you ever paused to consider that you might not be alone, especially during these powerful lunar phases? The ancients certainly did, and deep within the rediscovered snow moon rituals lies the concept of guardians, entities, spirits, perhaps even ancestral echoes that watch over us, offering guidance when the veil between worlds thins. These aren't just figments of imagination. They're deeply embedded in cultures across the globe, from the protective animal spirits of Native American lore to the benevolent deities of Celtic traditions. What if the comfort of the feeling of being watched over isn't just a feeling? These guardians aren't menacing figures lurking in the shadows. They're often depicted as benevolent forces connected to wisdom, intuition, and the raw, untamed beauty of the natural world. Think of the wolf, a recurring symbol in many snow moon traditions, representing loyalty, courage, and the ability to navigate treacherous paths. Or the owl, a creature of the night, symbolizing insight, perception, and the unveiling of hidden truths. These guardians serve as allies, offering subtle nudges, intuitive flashes, and a sense of unwavering support during times of uncertainty and change. Have you ever considered that animals appearing in your life are more than just animals? Now, think about those moments when you felt utterly lost, adrift in a sea of confusion and doubt. Did you ever experience a sudden sense of clarity, a flash of inspiration that seemed to come from nowhere? Perhaps you had a vivid dream, a powerful vision, or an uncanny synchronicity that steered you back on course. These could be signs of the guardians at work, intervening in your life, offering their wisdom and protection. As we rediscover these rituals, think about your experiences. Have you noticed any patterns? Have you ever felt a guiding presence, especially during challenging times, a subtle force that seemed to whisper, "You are not alone"? Reflect on those experiences. As you consider the guardians of the snow moon, do you feel safer? Let's take what you feel and begin incorporating them into your practices. Central to connecting with ancestral wisdom is the ritual of ancestral connection, a practice designed to bridge the gap between the living and the departed. This ritual involves creating a sacred space, an altar adorned with photos, heirlooms, and objects that represent your ancestors. The altar serves as a focal point, a tangible reminder of your lineage, and a portal through which you can connect with the spirits of those who came before you. It isn't just about pretty memories, it's about recognizing your roots. What items should be placed on this altar? Consider family photos, showcasing the faces of your ancestors, both known and unknown. Include objects that hold special meaning, such as a grandmother's favorite teacup, a grandfather's pocket watch, or a great-aunt's hand-stitched quilt. These items carry the energy of your ancestors, acting as conduits for their wisdom and guidance. Once the altar is complete, find a quiet moment to sit in contemplation, reflecting on the lives of your ancestors. Light a candle, close your eyes, and open your heart to receive their messages, their blessings, and their unwavering support. Do you know where you came from? You may be asking yourself how to begin, or if it's even something that is possible for you to accomplish. But what if you feel apprehensive about connecting with the spirit world, especially if you have unresolved issues with your ancestors? Perhaps there are painful memories, unspoken resentments, or lingering regrets that create a sense of fear or hesitation. It's natural to feel this way, but it's important to remember that your ancestors are not there to judge or punish you. They are there to offer their love, their wisdom, and their guidance. Start slowly with a spirit of respect and openness, and trust that you will be protected. If it's any help, write down all of your feelings and speak them aloud. Then, as you feel safer, keep exploring. Will this process provide you the safety you seek? Now consider the subtle language of the universe, the whispers and nudges that guide us along our path. How do we decipher these messages, and how can we trust our intuition to lead us in the right direction? During the snow moon period, when the veil between worlds thins, our intuition becomes heightened, allowing us to receive clearer guidance from the unseen. Intuition isn't just a hunch or a gut feeling, it's the voice of your soul, a direct line to your inner wisdom. It's the ability to know something without conscious reasoning, to sense the truth beyond the surface. It's a guide to make you feel more secure. How do you sharpen your intuitive senses? Pay attention to the details of your dreams, the symbols and metaphors that appear, and the emotions they evoke. Keep a dream journal and record your experiences, looking for recurring themes and patterns. Notice the numbers that keep appearing in your life, whether on clocks, license plates, or receipts. These synchronicities are not random coincidences. They are messages from the universe, urging you to pay attention and to trust your instincts. Observe the animals that cross your path, whether in real life or in your thoughts, and consider their symbolic meaning. Are they showing you something? As you begin to notice all of these things and receive messages, keep in mind that trusting the process can sometimes be scary. What if you're wrong? What if you misinterpret the signs? What if you make the wrong decision? It's natural to have doubts, but it's important to remember that you are being guided, even when you don't understand where you're going. To strengthen your intuition, try meditating regularly, quieting your mind, and connecting with your inner wisdom. Spend time in nature, observing the subtle signs and patterns around you, and allowing the earth to ground and center you. Practice self-care, setting healthy boundaries, and honoring your needs. The universe is helping, but it's up to you to trust. Are you ready to give that trust? Finally, let's delve into the transformative power of integrating shadow work with ancestral wisdom, a potent combination that can heal deep-seated emotional wounds and break free from limiting patterns. By exploring our shadow selves in the context of our ancestral history, we can gain a deeper understanding of the origins of our pain and begin to heal from the trauma that has been passed down through generations. It's about diving deep into the darkness to find the light. Think about it. How well do you know your family history? What patterns can you identify from your family history? Are there any recurring themes or patterns in your family history, such as addiction, abuse, mental illness, or financial struggles? Perhaps there are unspoken secrets, unresolved conflicts, or lingering resentments that have been passed down through the generations. Identifying these patterns is the first step towards breaking free from them, towards creating a new narrative for yourself and for your future generations. It's also important to acknowledge the positive patterns, the strengths, the resilience, and the wisdom that have been passed down through your family line. These are the gifts that can sustain you on your journey of healing and transformation. But how can these patterns be solved? By being aware of these patterns, release generational trauma through forgiveness, compassion, and setting healthy boundaries. Forgive your ancestors for the mistakes they made, and forgive yourself for the ways in which you have been affected by their actions. Set healthy boundaries with family members who are perpetuating negative patterns, and create a safe space for yourself to heal and grow. Start a family pattern of being emotionally available for those around you, promoting stability and understanding for generations to come. Remember that you are not alone. There are resources available to support you on your journey, from therapists and counselors to support groups and online communities. You can be the change needed for your future family. As you consider all of this, are you ready to be a beacon of hope and transformation for your lineage? These snow moon rituals are not a one-time fix, but rather an ongoing practice that requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to embrace change. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or tempted to give up. But it's important to remember that transformation takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. Embrace the discomfort, trust the process, and know that you are becoming a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. These ancient rituals, rediscovered and adapted for our modern lives, offer a path towards personal growth, emotional healing, and spiritual connection. With dedication, where can you go? By engaging with these rituals, you can cultivate greater self-awareness, heal emotional wounds, connect with your ancestors, and discover your true purpose in life. You can create a life that is more meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your highest values and aspirations. But what will the future hold if the information in this video is taken to heart? Do you think you can really change? Can you feel the hope? More information will be revealed soon, so stay tuned and stay open to the possibilities that lie ahead. What if those subtle nudges you've been feeling, that persistent sense of guidance, aren't just random occurrences, but echoes of ancient wisdom, whispers from the guardians of the snow moon? These entities, deeply rooted in the lore of cultures across the globe, stand ready to assist those who seek their aid. But who are these guardians, and where do they come from? In Norse mythology, for instance, the Disir were powerful female ancestral spirits, offering protection and guidance during times of transition. Contrast this with the Celtic Ausi, beings of the otherworld who could be both benevolent and mischievous, their influence tied to the cycles of nature. And among many indigenous North American traditions, animal spirits serve as protectors and guides, embodying wisdom and strength. Consider the story of the Navajo skinwalkers. Now, as these beliefs evolved over time, influenced by the rhythms of the natural world and the changing seasons, do you feel a connection growing? These guardians aren't just abstract concepts, they're vividly represented in art, folklore, and ritual practices. Depictions of the Norse Disir often feature symbols of fertility, protection, and wisdom: animals, plants, weapons, each element imbued with specific meaning. What are the symbols in your family? What are the images that came to mind? Perhaps your answers are a clue. What are the stories and beliefs about ancestral spirits in your own family or cultural background? Are there figures who resonate with you, who feel familiar, like echoes of a forgotten past? Researching your own ancestral traditions can unlock a deeper understanding of these guardians and their potential role in your life. Are you ready to start digging? As you reach out, are you ready to handle who or what might be watching you? But as you delve deeper into these realms, as your intuition sharpens and your sensitivity heightens, you may find yourself more vulnerable to unseen forces, both benevolent and malevolent. Increased sensitivity can be a double-edged sword, leading to heightened awareness, but also to increased anxiety, confusion, or even fear. The snow moon, with its potent energy, can amplify these effects, making it crucial to develop discernment and protection practices. While the snow moon can open us up to new levels of awareness, it can also make us more vulnerable to negative energies and entities. It's important to protect yourself and set healthy boundaries. Where in your life do you need to set up boundaries? How do you discern between a helpful guide and a deceptive presence? Trust your intuition first and foremost. If a particular entity or energy feels uneasy or threatening, trust your gut and seek guidance from a spiritual advisor or trusted friend. Not all entities have your best interests at heart. Visualize yourself surrounded by a protective bubble of white light, a shield against negativity. Smudge your home with sage, Palo Santo, or other purifying herbs, clearing the space of unwanted energies. Create a sacred space, a sanctuary where you feel safe, grounded, and connected to your inner wisdom. What are the small steps that you can take to build the right boundaries and set your space? If you find yourself overwhelmed by the intensity of these experiences, take a step back and ground yourself. Walk barefoot on the earth, connecting with the natural world and absorbing its calming energy. Practice deep breathing exercises, inhaling peace and exhaling fear. Spend time in nature, observing the beauty and tranquility around you. All of these things will help calm your nervous system. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Have you taken a moment to just breathe? When you feel like everything is too much, these practices can bring you back to center, restoring your balance and clarity. So, are you ready to embrace the unknown and trust your inner guidance, even when the path ahead seems uncertain? Let's integrate another tool to help along the way. The ritual of inner illumination is a powerful practice for exploring the hidden aspects of yourself, embracing your shadow self, and integrating all parts of your being into wholeness. This ritual involves journaling about your deepest fears and insecurities, the aspects of yourself that you tend to hide or deny. It's not always easy, but the act of confronting these hidden aspects can be incredibly liberating. The next step is a guided meditation to cultivate self-compassion and acceptance, recognizing that these shadow aspects are a part of you and they deserve your love and understanding. What's preventing you from loving yourself fully? Light and darkness are two sides of the same coin, inseparable aspects of the human experience. Without darkness, we cannot appreciate the light. Similarly, without acknowledging our shadow selves, we cannot fully embrace our true potential. It's the understanding that only through accepting these things that you can grow. Start by acknowledging your flaws and imperfections without judgment, recognizing that they are part of what makes you unique. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, releasing the guilt and shame that may be holding you back. Focus on your unique strengths and talents, celebrating the gifts that you bring to the world. Remember, you are a work in progress. What is one aspect of your shadow self that you've been resisting or denying? Are you ready to embrace that part of yourself and integrate it into your wholeness? These rituals, the guardians, shadow work, they're all interconnected aspects of a larger spiritual journey, threads woven together to create a tapestry of self-discovery and transformation. By engaging with each of these elements, you can gain a more complete understanding of yourself and your place in the cosmos. How do you make space for these things? Our ancestors carry the wisdom and experiences of generations past. By connecting with them, you can gain access to valuable insights into your shadow selves and heal from the trauma that has been passed down through your family line. Maybe your family has a history of abuse that you're working to overcome. The guardians of the snow moon can act as compassionate guides during shadow work, offering support and protection as you confront your deepest fears and insecurities. They can help you to navigate the darkness, providing reassurance and encouragement along the way. This integration, taking the knowledge of the rituals and guardians and mixing them with shadow work practices, leads to evolution as a person, contributing to your positive mental health. All of this culminates in your spiritual growth. What will happen as these concepts evolve? But remember, true transformation requires a deep commitment to self-exploration, healing, and spiritual growth. It's not a passive process. It demands dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It's a commitment to be the best you can be. Find a community of like-minded individuals who can support you on your journey, offering encouragement, guidance, and accountability. Sharing your experiences and learning from others can be a powerful way to deepen your understanding and stay motivated. Are you committed to find support where you can? Transformation is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that it's okay to stumble along the way. The path to self-discovery is not always linear. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward with courage and determination. And as you embrace the wisdom of the snow moon rituals and the guidance of the guardians, know that what we've explored so far is just the tip of the iceberg. There are even deeper levels of transformation and spiritual awakening waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned, because the next level will be here soon. The transformations we've touched upon, they're just the initial awakenings, the starting points of a journey that echoes through time. The rediscovery of these snow moon rituals isn't just a fleeting trend. It's a resonating chord struck within the collective unconscious, a response to the turbulence and uncertainty that defines our current era. As old structures crumble, as societal norms shift, humanity instinctively seeks solace and guidance from the wisdom of the past, those sacred customs carried out in reverence to a power greater than our own. It's as though the very fabric of reality is vibrating at a higher frequency, tuning us into the forgotten melodies of our ancestors. Are you feeling that hum, that sense of interconnectedness with something ancient and profound? Do you feel that rebirth that is about to occur? Consider it this way. Just as a dormant seed holds the potential for a mighty tree, awaiting the right conditions to sprout, ancient rituals lie dormant within our cultural memory, waiting for the collective consciousness to awaken and embrace them. The intention, the focused awareness, acts as the catalyst, drawing these rituals back into the forefront of our awareness. In the same way, an old song can bring you back to a special time in your life, triggering long-forgotten memories, so too can these rituals ignite within us a knowing, a connection to the wisdom that resides deep within our souls. It's not just about repeating words or following steps. It's about tapping into the energy, the essence of these practices, and allowing them to guide us toward healing and transformation. How is that old song playing in your head? What is it trying to tell you? As you immerse yourself in these practices, be prepared for your dreamscape to transform. As the rituals intensify, your dreams may become more vivid, more lucid, offering glimpses into your subconscious mind. These nocturnal visions can provide valuable insights into your inner landscape, revealing hidden patterns, unresolved emotions, and the path toward healing. Are you beginning to see dream symbolism more clearly? Pay close attention to the symbols, the emotions, and the narratives that unfold in your dreams. They may hold keys to unlocking your full potential. However, not all dreams are pleasant. Nightmares may surface, bringing to light long-buried traumas or fears. If you experience such disturbances, seek comfort and be willing to face the underlying issues. Acknowledge the pain, offer yourself compassion, and seek support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Remember, even in the darkest of nights, there is always light to be found. And as you navigate these inner realms, consider the legacy of your own ancestors. What values, beliefs, and traditions have been passed down through your family line? How might these influence your understanding of the snow moon rituals? Perhaps you come from a long line of healers, artists, or storytellers. Perhaps you carry within you a deep connection to the land, a reverence for nature, or a passion for social justice. These inherited gifts and experiences can provide a unique lens through which to interpret the rituals, adding depth and meaning to your practice. Are you ready to explore your heritage and embrace the wisdom of those who came before you? Maybe your family practiced rituals that you weren't even aware of. Have you felt a subtle pull, an undeniable sense that you're being called to something greater? Perhaps you've noticed repeating numbers appearing in unexpected places, or experienced a series of uncanny coincidences that seem to defy logic. Maybe you've encountered certain animals that seem to carry a message, or felt an inexplicable connection to the snow moon itself. These may be subtle signs that the guardians are reaching out, urging you to embrace the rituals and step onto the path of self-discovery. These guardians often work in mysterious ways, their presence felt rather than seen. But how do you know for sure that it's them reaching out, and not just your imagination? How do you ensure that you're interpreting their messages correctly? The guardians may communicate through a variety of channels, using symbols, synchronicities, and subtle cues to guide you on your journey. Pay attention to the patterns that emerge in your life, the recurring themes, and the persistent feelings that tug at your heart. Are you drawn to certain colors, sounds, or images? Do you find yourself repeatedly encountering the same people or places? These may be breadcrumbs left by the guardians, leading you toward a deeper understanding of your purpose. Dreams, too, can be a powerful source of guidance, offering symbolic messages and intuitive insights. Keep a dream journal and reflect on the emotions and imagery that arise. The universe is always whispering, and the guardians are there to help you understand. But remember, interpreting these messages requires discernment and intuition. Trust your gut feelings and seek clarity through meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature. Ask the guardians to reveal themselves more clearly and be open to receiving their guidance in unexpected ways. The answers you seek may not always come in the form you expect. They may appear as a sudden realization, a chance encounter, or a subtle shift in perspective. The key is to remain open, receptive, and willing to trust the process, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Are you committed to learning the language of the Guardians, to deciphering their coded messages and following their guidance? However, as you open yourself up to the guidance of the Guardians, it's crucial to protect yourself from negative energies and entities. Just as a garden attracts both beneficial insects and harmful pests, the spiritual realm is populated by a variety of beings, not all of whom have your best interests at heart. Before invoking the Guardians, take steps to cleanse your space and create a protective barrier. Visualize yourself surrounded by a shield of white light and ask for the Guardians to protect you from harm. Burn sage, Palo Santo, or other purifying herbs, clearing the air of unwanted energies. Create a sacred space, a sanctuary where you feel safe, grounded, and connected to your inner wisdom. Keep a dream journal next to your bed for any messages that might occur throughout the night. Know that you are worthy of the Guardians' guidance and support. You are not alone on this journey. The universe is conspiring to help you succeed, to heal, and to evolve. The Guardians are waiting to offer their wisdom and protection to guide you toward your highest potential. All you need to do is ask. Open yourself up to receive their blessings and trust that you are being led exactly where you need to be. Have you asked yourself why you're not worthy? Are you willing to release those thoughts and ask the Guardians to help anyway? Now, let's add another layer to our practice, another ritual to deepen your connection to the snow moon energies. The ritual of honoring the inner child is a powerful way to heal past wounds, reclaim lost innocence, and reconnect with the joy and wonder that resides within you. In this ritual, you'll spend time doing activities that bring you joy, such as playing, creating art, or spending time in nature. It's about tapping into that childlike spirit, the part of you that is unburdened by responsibility and free to express itself fully. It also involves writing a letter to your younger self, offering comfort, love, and acceptance. You are doing the best you can, and the inner child needs to know this. The symbolism of play, creativity, and nature is deeply connected to the innocence, joy, and untainted spirit of the inner child. Play allows us to step outside the confines of our adult lives and embrace the freedom of imagination. Creativity provides an outlet for self-expression, allowing us to communicate our emotions and experiences in a nonverbal way. Nature connects us to the earth, reminding us of our inherent goodness and the beauty that surrounds us. This allows the body to heal. What activity allows you to have a childlike view of the world again? Are you willing to bring that into your life again? As you engage in these activities, allow yourself to fully immerse in the experience without judgment or expectation. Let go of your worries and anxieties and simply allow yourself to be present in the moment. Remember what it felt like to be a child, to explore the world with curiosity and wonder. Reconnect with that sense of awe and amazement and allow it to fill your heart with joy. The snow moon is a time for healing, growth, and peace. Be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best you can. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and focus on creating a more loving and supportive relationship with yourself. But what if unresolved past trauma is affecting your ability to fully embrace this ritual? What if the wounds of your childhood are still preventing you from connecting with your inner child? It's important to acknowledge that healing is not always a linear process. Sometimes, past traumas can create blocks that prevent you from fully accessing your emotions and experiences. If you find yourself struggling with this ritual, it may be helpful to seek the guidance of a therapist or counselor who specializes in childhood trauma. They can provide you with the tools and support you need to heal those wounds and reclaim your lost innocence. Are you willing to be fully open with a therapist and deal with any potential past trauma? Are you ready to release this darkness? So, what is one activity that makes you feel like a kid again? Is it drawing, painting, playing music, or spending time in nature? Commit to doing that activity regularly and allow yourself to fully enjoy the experience. This ritual of honoring the inner child is an invitation to return to your roots, to reconnect with the essence of who you are, and to embrace the joy and wonder that resides within you. This newfound joy can provide a new lens to view old issues and to embrace any fears or doubts. It can bring you to a level of freedom you did not know possible. Are you willing to seek that freedom? As you journey deeper into the heart of the snow moon rituals, you'll inevitably encounter the dance of light and shadow, the interplay of opposing forces that shapes our lives. It's not about suppressing or denying your shadow aspects, but about acknowledging them, accepting them, and integrating them into your wholeness. What does this look like, though? It looks like acceptance. Without understanding the shadow self, one cannot be complete and in balance. You cannot fully embrace your light without acknowledging your darkness. Embrace both aspects of yourself and recognize that they are both essential for your growth and evolution. The snow moon rituals can serve as a powerful tool for transcending this duality, for moving beyond the limitations of good and evil, right and wrong, light and dark. By embracing the fullness of who you are, you can step into a more integrated and harmonious sense of self. In doing so, you will learn to not judge yourself for negative thoughts that may occur. You will begin to see the world with more compassion and less judgment. Are you ready to drop all judgment? Can you begin to accept the world as it is? And as you integrate your shadow aspects, remember the power of forgiveness. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes, releasing the guilt and shame that may be holding you back. Forgive others for the harm they have caused you, not condoning their behavior, but releasing yourself from the burden of resentment. Forgiveness is not about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself from the chains of the past and stepping into a more empowered future. It is important to release all of this as you try to perform the rituals, as it can affect how they work. What relationships do you need to forgive? How can you let go? You will never be at fault when dealing with trauma, and you must realize this. You are a victim of circumstance, and it can be overcome. As the snow moon wanes and the days grow longer, a new dawn is emerging, bringing with it new opportunities for growth, healing, and spiritual connection. Embrace the opportunities that are coming your way and trust that you are being guided towards your highest good. Can you feel the sun on your skin, the promise of warmth and renewal? Now is the time to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Envision the life you want to create, aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your highest aspirations. What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of world do you want to live in? Hold that vision in your mind and allow it to guide your choices and decisions. The energy of the snow moon is still with you. Envision your ideal future and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that vision. Are you ready to step into your full potential and create a life that is aligned with your soul's purpose? Don't let any thoughts of self-doubt creep in. And finally, practice gratitude every day. Express appreciation for all that you have, both big and small. Gratitude is a powerful magnet that attracts even more blessings into your life. Take a moment each day to acknowledge the good things in your life, the people who love you, the opportunities that have come your way, and the beauty that surrounds you. What are you thankful for? Gratitude can shift your perspective. The snow moon rituals are not just for the winter months. You can continue to engage with them throughout the year to deepen your understanding of yourself and the universe. This is how you change your life. The cycle continues. But as you start this journey, are you ready to discover what is being said in the ancient texts? What is really being said? Are you ready to discover who or what is really whispering the information to you? The snow moon is not just a celestial event. It is a mirror reflecting the deepest parts of ourselves that are often hidden from conscious awareness. Tonight, as the snow moon hangs high in the sky, it beckons you to turn inward, to explore the landscapes of your soul, to confront the shadows that lurk within. Have you felt that pull, that undeniable sense that something is shifting deep within you? This isn't just about observing a full moon. It's about recognizing that the cosmos is conspiring to reveal hidden aspects of yourself, aspects that hold the key to unlocking your full potential. Will you answer its call, and are you brave enough to face what it reveals? Is there something you've kept hidden, even from yourself? Think of the snow moon as a frozen lake, its surface shimmering with an ethereal glow. Beneath that serene exterior lie depths of emotion, experiences, and memories waiting to be thought out, to be brought to the surface and acknowledged. The icy grip of winter can represent emotions that have been suppressed, frozen in time, preventing you from fully expressing yourself. Perhaps you've built walls around your heart, fearing vulnerability or rejection, or maybe you've buried past traumas so deep that you've forgotten they even exist. The snow moon is here to melt those icy barriers, to gently nudge you toward emotional release and healing. Can you feel the ice cracking, the frozen dam about to break? Or perhaps you see yourself lost in a snow-covered forest. The trees are tall, the path is obscured, and a blizzard is approaching. The snow-covered forest mirrors the feeling of being lost, confused, or overwhelmed by life's challenges. You may be struggling to find your way, unsure of which direction to take, or feeling isolated and alone. The snow, while beautiful, can also represent the obstacles and distractions that prevent you from seeing clearly, from connecting with your inner compass. It's time to pause, to take a deep breath, and to trust that even in the midst of the storm, guidance is available. Where in your life do you feel like you're lost in the snow? Are you ready to find your way again? The energy of the snow moon can be intense, bringing repressed feelings and emotions to the surface with unexpected force. You may find yourself feeling more sensitive, more vulnerable, more prone to emotional outbursts. Or perhaps you'll experience a wave of nostalgia as memories from the past flood your consciousness. These are not signs of weakness, they're invitations to heal, to release, and to embrace the fullness of your human experience. Don't shy away from the discomfort. Instead, lean into it with curiosity and compassion. Now is the time to feel. Can you sense these buried feelings bubbling up? To navigate these turbulent waters, it's essential to engage in practices that promote self-reflection and emotional regulation. Journaling can be a powerful tool for processing your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to gain clarity and perspective. Mindful meditation can help you become more aware of your emotions without judgment, creating space for them to arise and pass without overwhelming you. Take some time to journal the feelings you have been repressing. What things are you truly afraid of? Acknowledge it all. These rituals are designed to open your mind. Remember the journaling we talked about earlier. Now is the time to refer back to that in your practices. Can you feel yourself becoming more aware of the thoughts and feelings you might have previously repressed? As you journey into these depths, remember that you are not alone. Throughout history, cultures across the globe have told stories of unseen forces, benevolent entities that watch over us, guiding and protecting us on our path. These guardians of the threshold stand ready to assist you during this time of emotional intensity and self-discovery, offering their support, protection, and wisdom as you navigate the depths of your inner self. These are not fairy tale characters, they are very real entities who want to help guide you. Are you ready to accept their presence? These guardians often make their presence known in dreams or meditation, communicating through symbols, images, and intuitive insights. You may experience recurring images or symbols, or even direct communication from the guardians, offering guidance, reassurance, or warnings. Pay close attention to these visitations and trust that they are not random. What do the messages mean? They are messages not to be ignored and that they need to be heeded. Are you having recurring dreams? Is there a pattern you are missing? However, it's crucial to discern the true guardians from other entities or simply your own inner fears. Not all voices that whisper in the night are benevolent. True guardians will inspire feelings of peace, love, and guidance, while negative entities will bring a sense of unease or fear. Learn to trust your intuition and seek guidance from trusted sources if you're unsure. A true guardian will be respectful and never try to scare you. Can you sense the difference between the voices of love and the voices of fear? To better connect with the guardians, consider preparing a sacred space, a sanctuary where you can retreat from the chaos of the world and connect with your inner wisdom. This space can be as simple as a corner of your bedroom or as elaborate as a dedicated meditation room. The key is to create an environment that feels safe, peaceful, and conducive to introspection. You may want to perform smudging rituals to purify and protect the space, burning sage, palo santo, or other purifying herbs. Set intentions, light candles, and create an atmosphere of reverence and respect. The guardians are more likely to appear in an environment free of negative energy. Are you ready to create your sacred space? Now let's explore a specific ritual for connecting with your intuition and receiving messages from the unseen, the ritual of whispers. This ritual involves finding a quiet place in nature, away from distractions and noise. Close your eyes and focus on your breath, allowing yourself to relax and sink into a state of stillness. As you relax, imagine yourself surrounded by a gentle, loving light, a protective cocoon of energy that shields you from harm. Feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter. Can you imagine the light? Ask the guardians to guide you, to open your heart, and to receive their messages. Be specific in your request and trust that they are listening. You might say something like, "Dear guardians, I ask for your guidance in understanding my purpose and navigating my life's challenges. Please open my heart to receive your messages and grant me the courage to follow your guidance." Now listen. Can you feel them near? As you wait, pay attention to any subtle sensations, feelings, or thoughts that arise. The messages from the guardians are often subtle and require a quiet mind and open heart to perceive them. You may receive a subtle feeling, a fleeting thought, or a vivid image. Don't dismiss anything as mere imagination. Instead, allow yourself to explore its meaning and significance. A white feather represents purity and guidance from the spirit world. A white candle symbolizes clarity and illumination. A clear quartz crystal amplifies your intentions and connects you with higher frequencies. Are you receiving any of these symbols? Trust the messages you receive and act upon them accordingly. If you receive guidance to pursue a particular opportunity, take the necessary steps to make it happen. If you receive a warning about a potential danger, take precautions to protect yourself. The messages are just a guide, but if you trust them, they will prove to be fruitful. It is key that you fully trust. Are you willing to place your trust in the unseen? As you embrace the wisdom of the snow moon rituals, you'll inevitably encounter the shadows of your soul, the hidden aspects of yourself that you may have been avoiding or denying. These shadows are not something to be feared. They are an integral part of your being, holding valuable lessons and insights that can lead to greater self-awareness and wholeness. The shadows are not the enemy. They are simply the unexamined parts of yourself. What parts are you examining now? The guardians can guide you in this integration process, helping you to navigate your fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs. They can shine a light on the darkest corners of your soul, revealing the hidden strengths, talents, and wisdom that lie dormant within you. The light is always present. See the guardians as beacons of hope. By engaging in practices such as journaling, meditation, and spending time in nature, you can create a sacred space for exploring your shadows and integrating them into your conscious awareness. These practices will encourage new thinking and a healthy lifestyle. Take time to truly explore what's going on inside. By embracing their shadows, you can unlock hidden strengths, talents, and wisdom, leading to a more authentic, fulfilling, and purposeful life. The rituals we've discussed are designed to help with this undertaking. What do you envision for your best self? This journey isn't for everyone. Are you ready to take it? Are you ready to confront your fears and embrace the gifts that await? Are you ready to have your life change forever? Are you ready to descend? Because just beyond this threshold of awareness lies a landscape of untold potential, the lunar labyrinth. This isn't a place you'll find on any map. It's a symbolic representation of your inner world, a winding path of self-discovery that only you can navigate. Imagine it. A complex network of pathways bathed in the ethereal glow of the snow moon, each turn revealing a new facet of your being, each dead end offering a chance to confront your deepest fears. The lunar labyrinth isn't just a metaphor, it's an invitation to embark on a transformative journey into the very heart of your soul. Do you dare to enter its intricate depths? The labyrinth mirrors the winding, often confusing, path of life itself. Twists and turns, unexpected obstacles, moments of profound clarity. Each element is a reflection of your own personal journey. One moment you might feel lost, disoriented, unsure of which way to turn. The next, a sudden burst of insight illuminates the path ahead, guiding you toward your true destination. Think of the labyrinth as a cosmic mirror, reflecting back your strengths, your weaknesses, and your hidden potential. Every choice you make within its walls shapes your experience, molding you into the person you are destined to become. Are you ready to face the reflections that await you within its winding corridors? But navigating the lunar labyrinth isn't without its challenges. Prepare to confront your deepest fears, to overcome obstacles that seem insurmountable, and to grapple with the nagging doubts that hold you back from achieving your dreams. You might encounter shadowy figures representing past traumas or face dead ends that force you to reevaluate your choices. But with each challenge overcome, with each fear confronted, you'll gain invaluable clarity and wisdom, emerging stronger, more resilient, and more self-aware than ever before. What fears do you expect to see? Trust the process and trust yourself. The lunar labyrinth is designed to challenge you, to push you to your limits, but it's also designed to guide you toward your highest potential. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, trust that your intuition will lead you in the right direction. Embrace the twists and turns, knowing that each step is bringing you closer to your true self. And remember, you are not alone. The Guardians are with you every step of the way, offering their support, guidance, and protection as you navigate this sacred inner landscape. Can you feel their support as you proceed deeper? And what of the frozen flame? Is it possible for such opposing forces to coexist? The ritual of the frozen flame is a testament to the power of paradox, to the ability of seemingly contradictory energies to harmonize and create something truly extraordinary. The ritual of the frozen flame isn't about choosing between passion and stillness. It's about embracing both, allowing them to fuel your inner fire while keeping you grounded and centered. Can you see how this balance is not just possible, but necessary for true growth and transformation? Imagine holding a candle in the midst of a snowstorm. The flame flickers, dances, seemingly vulnerable against the icy wind, yet it persists, radiating warmth and light into the darkness. This is the essence of the ritual of the frozen flame, igniting your inner passion and creativity, even in the midst of the stillness and challenges of winter. Light the candle to illuminate your goals, to inspire action, and to transform. The snow moon energies serve to amplify the ability to visualize. The light is there. Before you begin, clear your mind, find an environment free from distractions, and spend time reflecting. What are your dreams? What is your passion? Where do you see yourself in the future? It is important to reflect on these, write it down, and truly understand what you want. Now, as you stare into the candle, the goal will ignite inside of you and help clear all the darkness. As you begin this ritual, prepare for the voices of fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs. Your mind might tell you that you're not good enough, that your dreams are unattainable, or that you're destined to fail. This is the time to silence those voices, to challenge those beliefs, and to reaffirm your worthiness and potential, because you are worth it. Now is the time to break through those perceived boundaries that you have allowed to contain you. Nature is always speaking, but are you listening? The natural world is a vast tapestry of symbols, signs, and messages, all waiting to be deciphered. The wind whispers secrets through the trees, the stars offer guidance in the night sky, and the animals share their wisdom through their behaviors. Learning to read this language is a profound way to connect with your intuition, to tap into the collective consciousness, and to receive guidance from the unseen forces that surround you. Are you ready to become fluent in the language of nature? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you feel? Engage your senses fully and allow the natural world to wash over you, cleansing your mind, body, and spirit. You will be amazed at the sounds you may have been previously blocking out. Are you ready to let go and listen? The moon goes through phases and the seasons cycle. Look to the world around you. It can provide profound insights into your own life, your own rhythms, and your own potential. Just as the seasons change, so too do we experience periods of growth, decay, and renewal. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too do we experience cycles of activity and rest. Paying attention to these patterns can help you to better understand yourself, to align with the natural flow of life, and to make choices that are in harmony with your highest good. Can you feel your own natural rhythm aligning with the cosmos? Do you remember the simple joy of playing in the snow as a child, the feeling of pure, unadulterated bliss? The heart of the snow represents this, the innocence and purity that lies dormant within each of us, waiting to be reawakened. It's a state of being that is free from judgment, free from fear, and free from the burdens of the world. Tapping into the heart of the snow is a powerful way to reconnect with your authentic self, to heal past wounds, and to embrace new beginnings. Now you can reconnect with your former self. To connect with innocence, you must remove yourself from the cloudiness that modernity creates. Log off and disconnect. The noise and the endless chatter can pollute your mind, making it difficult to hear your inner voice. This is the time to turn inward, to seek silence, and to reconnect with the stillness of your being. Only there can you be your true self. Tapping into the heart of the snow is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice, a way of life. By cultivating innocence, you will reconnect with your purity and begin to embrace your authentic self. Over time, you will develop a deeper sense of self-acceptance, self-love, and inner peace, radiating that light out into the world. Can you feel your heart softening, your spirit lifting? Are you becoming more pure? This trust is the bedrock. Without it, the winds of doubt will tear down everything you are trying to build. As you journey deeper into the mysteries of the snow moon rituals, you may encounter moments of uncertainty, times when you question your path or doubt your abilities. In these moments, it's essential to remember the importance of trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the unseen forces that guide your life. Without trusting the world, you can never hope to ascend. When doubt creeps in, challenge it directly. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? What evidence do I have to support it? Often you'll find that your doubts are based on fear, insecurity, or limiting beliefs. Replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations, focusing on your strengths, your accomplishments, and your unlimited potential. Remember that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of all the good things that life has to offer. And remember to be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. You must learn from them and move on. Connect with your heart. Your heart is the seat of your intuition, your inner compass, and your most reliable source of guidance. Take time each day to connect with your heart through meditation, contemplation, or simply by placing your hand over your chest and focusing on your breath. Listen to the whispers of your heart and trust that it will lead you in the right direction, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Can you hear the rhythm of your heart guiding you forward? The secrets of the snow moon rituals have only just begun to be revealed. As you continue to explore these ancient practices and integrate their wisdom into your daily life, you will unlock even deeper levels of connection, transformation, and spiritual awakening. But what new mysteries await? What challenges will you face as you journey further into the unknown? What if the guardians aren't who you thought they were? Stay tuned, because what's coming next will redefine everything you thought you knew. The secrets we've touched upon, the guardians at the edge of sight. They are but whispers compared to the storm of revelation about to break. This is it, the unveiling of hidden rituals that have been buried for centuries, rituals that resonate with a power so profound, so ancient, it will alter your perception of reality forever. Are you ready to handle what's been unearthed? Let's journey to the remote corners of our world, to the lands where the snow moon holds dominion, where the veil between worlds is thin. Picture the vast snow-covered expanses of Lapland, home to the Sami people, their traditions deeply intertwined with the cycles of nature and the spirits of their ancestors. See the maps now, etched with ancient pathways only they know. Or imagine the Inuit of the Arctic, their lives dictated by the rhythm of the polar night, their ceremonies echoing with the voices of the wind and the wisdom of the ice. What do these cultures, seemingly disparate, hold in common? A deep, abiding reverence for the power of the snow moon and a connection to rituals that tap into its hidden energies. Consider, too, the indigenous tribes of Siberia, their shamanic practices steeped in the lore of the forest and the guidance of animal spirits. It is in these isolated regions, far from the noise and distractions of modern life, that the most potent snow moon rituals have been preserved, waiting for the moment of their rediscovery. Among these unearthed practices is one known as the Ritual of Frozen Tears. It's a ritual born from the depths of winter, a powerful act of emotional release and healing during the snow moon's reign. Can you feel the icy tendrils of its energy reaching out to you now? Imagine this. During a period of intense emotional release, you collect your tears, each one a vessel of pain, sorrow, or regret. You then carefully freeze these tears in a container crafted from natural materials, perhaps a vessel of birch bark, a bowl carved from soapstone, or a simple ice mold formed with your own hands. Finally, under the light of the snow moon, you offer these frozen tears back to the earth, burying them in the snow or scattering them upon the frozen ground, as a symbol of letting go and renewal. But what is the deeper meaning embedded within this act? The symbolism within the ritual of frozen tears is profound. Tears, in this context, represent the release of pent-up emotions, the cathartic shedding of burdens that no longer serve you. Ice symbolizes the temporary freezing of pain, a moment of respite before the emotions are fully integrated and transformed. And the earth, it signifies grounding, stability, and the ultimate integration of these emotions into the fabric of your being. By returning your frozen tears to the earth, you are acknowledging your pain, honoring its place in your journey, and trusting that the earth will transmute it into something new, something fertile, something life-affirming. What is the earth trying to grow inside of you? But what if you live in a city far from the snowy wilderness? Can you still participate in this powerful ritual? Absolutely. The key lies in adapting the ritual to your own environment and using the power of visualization. Imagine yourself collecting your tears, freezing them in your mind's eye, and then offering them to the earth through meditation or prayer. Visualize the tears transforming into snowflakes, falling gently upon the ground, melting away and nourishing the soil. Or picture yourself standing before a frozen lake, casting your tears upon its surface, watching as they dissolve into the water and flow out into the world. The intention is what matters most. It is your willingness to release your pain and trust in the healing power of the earth that will unlock the transformative potential of this ritual. How will you adapt this ritual to your unique circumstances? However, be warned, the path to enlightenment is not always paved with ease. The guardians we spoke of earlier, those benevolent entities that guide and protect us on our spiritual journey, also have a darker side. They are not always benevolent and can sometimes present challenges or tests to those who seek their guidance. This isn't about malice, it's about growth. Some guardians may challenge your beliefs, forcing you to question everything you thought you knew. Others may confront your fears, pushing you to face your deepest insecurities and anxieties. And still others may push you to your limits, testing your strength, resilience, and commitment to your path. These challenges are not meant to break you, but to make you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. What are some specific examples of how these tests might manifest in your life? Perhaps a sudden loss, a difficult relationship, or a period of intense self-doubt. The key is to recognize these challenges as opportunities for growth, to embrace them with courage and grace, and to trust that the guardians are ultimately guiding you towards your highest potential. How will you recognize these disguised blessings? And even more perilous is the concept of malevolent entities that may try to impersonate the guardians or lead you astray. These entities, driven by darkness and deception, seek to exploit your vulnerabilities and derail your spiritual progress. What's even scarier is that there are real-life examples. The Celtic tradition speaks of the Ausi, the shining folk, who could be both helpful and harmful, offering gifts and guidance while also playing tricks and causing mischief. The Norse mythology warns of the Draugr, the undead spirits that haunted the living, seeking to spread fear and chaos. The key is discernment, protection, and unwavering faith in your own inner compass. Are you ready to discern the true from the false? So, how do you protect yourself from these negative energies and entities? First and foremost, create a sacred space, a physical or mental sanctuary where you can feel safe, grounded, and connected to the divine. Visualize a protective shield surrounding you, deflecting any negative energies that may come your way. Invoke the help of benevolent spirits, angels, or ascended masters, asking for their guidance and protection. Use crystals, herbs, or essential oils to cleanse and purify your space, banishing any lingering negativity. Recite affirmations or prayers to strengthen your connection to the divine, reminding yourself of your worthiness, your strength, and your unwavering faith. The key is to cultivate a sense of inner peace and security, knowing that you are protected by the light. But what happens if you fail to heed these warnings? What if you succumb to fear, doubt, or negativity? The consequences can be dire, leading you down a path of darkness and despair. Reflect on your own experiences. Have you ever felt challenged or tested by these entities? Have you ever sensed a presence that felt malevolent or deceptive? What did you learn from those experiences? How did they help you grow? What lessons did they impart about the nature of good and evil? These reflections are essential for developing your discernment, strengthening your defenses, and navigating the complexities of the spiritual path with wisdom and grace. What common thoughts or feelings arose during those challenging encounters? Did you feel confused, disoriented, or fearful? Did you experience physical symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, or anxiety? Paying attention to these clues can help you to identify and avoid negative influences in the future. This leads us to the ritual of the open eye. This is a powerful new ritual designed to awaken your inner sight and unlock your hidden potential. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart. Are you truly ready to see what lies beneath the surface? The ritual of the open eye involves meditating on the third eye chakra, located in the center of the forehead, while visualizing a beam of white light penetrating the darkness and illuminating your inner vision. This is not simply a visualization exercise. It is a powerful act of intention, a declaration that you are ready to see the truth, no matter how unsettling it may be. What are you hoping to see? The third eye, often associated with the pineal gland, that mysterious organ that produces melatonin, is seen as a gateway to higher states of consciousness. It is the seat of intuition, psychic abilities, and spiritual insight. By opening your third eye, you are opening yourself to a world of unseen realities, a world of limitless possibilities. But with this newfound vision comes great responsibility. You must use your powers wisely, with compassion, integrity, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. How will you use your inner sight to create a more positive future? To prepare for this ritual, create a sacred space, free from distractions and filled with objects that inspire and uplift you. Use crystals such as amethyst or lapis lazuli to enhance your intuition. Diffuse essential oils such as frankincense or sandalwood to deepen your meditation. Recite affirmations such as, "I am open to receiving guidance from my higher self," or "I trust my intuition and follow its lead." Then, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize a beam of white light emanating from the snow moon, piercing through the darkness and illuminating your third eye. Feel the energy tingling, expanding, and awakening your inner vision. But before you proceed, ask yourself, do you truly possess the tools and practices from our previous explorations? Remember, this ritual builds upon everything we've discussed so far. You must have a solid foundation of self-trust, emotional regulation, and spiritual awareness. You must be able to discern the true from the false, protect yourself from negative energies, and remain grounded in the face of challenging revelations. If you lack this foundation, you risk being misled by deceptive spirits, overwhelmed by intense emotions, or lost in the labyrinth of your own mind. Check in with your friends in the community, seek their moral support, and remind yourself that you are not alone on this journey. Be compassionate with yourself, stay positive, and trust that everything will ultimately be all right. But what happens if you disregard this warning? Without the knowledge, you risk misinterpreting the visions you receive, falling prey to delusion and fantasy. You may become overly attached to your psychic abilities, using them for selfish gain or seeking validation from external sources. You may lose touch with reality, becoming isolated, paranoid, or even delusional. The key is to remain grounded, balanced, and connected to the earth, even as you explore the higher realms of consciousness. What can you do to stay anchored in reality as you embark on this journey? The wisdom of the ancient snow moon rituals is not merely a relic of the past. It is a living, breathing force that continues to resonate in the present moment. The themes of emotional release, shadow work, and spiritual connection are just as relevant today as they were in ancient times, perhaps even more so in light of the current global crises and uncertainties. By embracing these rituals, you can tap into a wellspring of inner strength, resilience, and wisdom, empowering you to navigate the challenges of contemporary life with grace, courage, and unwavering faith. How will you integrate these ancient practices into your modern existence? Use these rituals as tools for personal empowerment, taking control of your life and creating a more positive future for yourself and your communities. Heal emotional wounds, release limiting beliefs, and connect with your inner wisdom, allowing you to make more conscious choices and create a more fulfilling life. By reclaiming your power, you can inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positive change that spreads out into the world. But what if we go a step further? What if we create new rituals, new practices that are tailored to the unique challenges and opportunities of our time? Imagine a world where everyone has access to these tools, where everyone feels empowered to connect with their inner wisdom and create a more positive future. If we can modify these rituals, then we can help others become more in tune with their spirituality. The potential is limitless. So, as you reflect on everything we've discussed, ask yourself, how has this knowledge affected you as an individual? How has it influenced your interactions with the community around you? What steps will you take to improve and grow in the coming months? The journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth is never-ending. You are now ready to share this understanding and teach others, creating a positive feedback loop of knowledge and growth. As you continue to explore the wisdom of the snow moon rituals and the guidance of the guardians, remember to trust the process, have faith that you are being guided towards your highest good, and embrace the change that is unfolding within you. How can you stay dedicated to this journey, even when faced with obstacles or setbacks? Create a local group, become active in an online community, or find other methods to reach out to new people and show them how this knowledge can positively impact their lives. You can be the spark that ignites a flame of transformation in someone else's heart. Embrace the unknown, be open to new experiences, and trust that everything is happening for a reason. Practice positive thinking, cultivate gratitude, and surround yourself with supportive people who believe in your potential. You are powerful, capable, and loved. Embrace your unique gifts, share your talents with the world, and make a positive impact on the lives of others. By doing so, you will not only fulfill your own purpose, but also contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. So take a deep breath, step forward with confidence, and embrace the path that lies before you. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. And now that you have arrived at the path beyond, ask yourself, what are some actions you can take to spread positivity to others? But know this, what you've learned is only the beginning. The Guardian's true nature, the full power of these rituals. There is so much more to uncover, and it will challenge everything you thought you knew about the world and about yourself. Subscribe now, because in our next video, we're going to confront the ultimate test, the unveiling of the Shadow Guardians, and the final ritual that will either break you or set you free. Don't miss it. Why have these ancient snow moon rituals, hidden for so long, resurfaced now? Is it simply a matter of historical curiosity, or is there a deeper purpose at play? The answer, as you might suspect, is far more profound. These rituals are resurfacing now because humanity stands at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in its evolution. We are being called to reconnect with our ancestral wisdom, to rediscover our inner strength, and to navigate the uncertainties of the future with courage, compassion, and unwavering faith. The rediscovery of these rituals is not merely a coincidence. It is a sign, a beacon of hope, illuminating the path forward. But does that path truly lead to enlightenment or to something else entirely? Throughout our journey, we've uncovered the roles of the guardians as protectors and guides, the importance of embracing our shadows to achieve wholeness, the power of nature to heal and inspire, and the immense potential of these rituals to unlock personal transformation. These revelations, like pieces of a cosmic puzzle, have come together to form a complete picture, a tapestry of ancient wisdom and modern relevance. But now, what can we do to apply our new understanding to the world around us? The recurring patterns of release, renewal, and connection that we've found throughout these rituals mirror the cycles of nature and our own personal journeys, providing a framework for understanding and navigating the ups and downs of life. The Earth's orbit and axis give us a reminder to look inwards. Winter can be a lonely time, and the Earth mirrors that. How can you reverse the mirroring and look forward? By engaging with these rituals, you can shift your perspective, deepen your understanding of yourself and the universe, and move from feeling lost and disconnected to feeling grounded, connected, and empowered to create a more meaningful life. But are you truly ready to embrace this power, or will you shy away from its intensity? The rediscovery and practice of snow moon rituals are not isolated phenomena. They are part of a broader historical and cultural context, a tapestry of shared human experiences that stretches across different traditions and continents. From the shamanic practices of Siberia to the Celtic rituals of Europe to the indigenous traditions of the Americas, we find echoes of the same themes, the same symbols, the same yearning for connection, meaning, and purpose. So how can we begin to form these connections in our own lives? The patterns we observe in these rituals release, renewal, connection reflect fundamental aspects of the human experience. Release is about letting go of past hurts and traumas, freeing ourselves from the chains of regret and resentment. Renewal is about embracing new beginnings, fresh perspectives, and the promise of a brighter future. Connection is about fostering community, love, and support, recognizing that we are all interconnected, all part of a larger whole. This is not just about intellectual understanding, it's about personal transformation, about creating a life that is more aligned with our values and purpose. The true value of these rituals lies in their ability to help us become more authentic, compassionate, and connected individuals. But are we truly capable of such radical transformation? Now, let's address some lingering questions. Why are certain symbols, such as the wolf, the raven, and the snowflake, so prevalent in these rituals? They are prevalent because they speak to something deep within our souls, something primal and essential. The wolf represents loyalty, intuition, and wildness, reminding us to embrace our instincts and trust our inner compass. The raven symbolizes transformation, mystery, and the ability to see beyond the veil, urging us to explore the hidden realms of consciousness. The snowflake represents uniqueness, beauty, and the interconnectedness of all things, reminding us that each of us is a precious and irreplaceable part of the cosmic tapestry. What about the spirit world? Is it real? And if so, is it safe to interact with it? The spirit world is as real as you allow it to be, and like any realm, it contains both benevolent and malevolent forces. Discernment, protection, and respect are essential when venturing into the unknown. By releasing what no longer serves you, embracing both light and shadow, and showing gratitude to the guardians, you can harness the power of these rituals for your highest good. Now, it is your task to decide if you will respect the rules or be dragged down into darkness. As we approach the end of our journey, I want to offer you a sense of calm and peace, a reassurance that you are on the right path and that you have the power to create a positive future for yourself and the world. You are worthy of love, joy, and abundance. Be compassionate with yourself, trust your intuition, and have faith that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Remember, the journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth is a lifelong adventure, filled with twists and turns, challenges and triumphs. Embrace the unknown, be open to new experiences, and never stop seeking knowledge, wisdom, and connection. But what if the journey never truly ends? What if there are always new mysteries to uncover, new challenges to overcome, new levels of consciousness to explore? How can we adapt these rituals to address specific challenges facing our communities, such as environmental degradation, social injustice, or political polarization? This is the question that we must now grapple with, the challenge that we must now embrace. Imagine combining these rituals with modern technologies, such as virtual reality or biofeedback, to enhance their effectiveness and accessibility. Consider creating new rituals, new practices that are tailored to the unique needs and circumstances of our time. The possibilities are endless, limited only by our imagination and our willingness to experiment. You are now at the precipice of the path beyond. So, in our next video, we'll be exploring the connections between the snow moon rituals and dreamwork, as well as providing guidance for creating your own personalized rituals. We'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the snow moon rituals? Have you tried any of them? What insights have you gained? Share your experiences in the comments below. It's only with support that information like this can spread. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. I am deeply grateful for your time, your attention, and your unwavering support. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future adventures. Remember, the wisdom of the snow moon rituals is a powerful tool for personal transformation and collective healing. Embrace its magic, trust its guidance, and let it illuminate your path forward. A final word of encouragement. The best is truly yet to come, but only for those who dare to